Are you a health enthusiast? Do you know someone who is? I think we've all met that one person who believes multivitamins change their life. They take their vitamin C's and D's very seriously, and they pop those pills like candy. The number of such people is growing the world over, and it seems like a harmless trend. After all, in a post-pandemic world, isn't health everything? And if tiny capsules guarantee that health, then why not? Tonight, we'll try to answer that question. The question of why not? Are multivitamins truly the magic cure? A lot of us believe so, given how fast this industry is growing. It could be worth $300 billion by 2024. It's massive. It's also highly unregulated. You get these pills everywhere, on Instagram, on Amazon, even your neighborhood grocery stores. Some of them have brand ambassadors, but for most, popularity depends on hearsay. People who swear by these pills, who call them their secret superhero serum. They guarantee eternal youth, immunity, strength, glowing skin, thicker hair, better nails, whatever you want. But do they deliver? What exactly are multivitamins? Should you be taking them? Do they pose a risk? And most importantly, why should you care? Hello and welcome. I'm Palki Sharma, and on this show, we'll try to read between the lines, the stated and the unstated, the obvious and the hidden, to bring you the full story. Our protagonist tonight is a pill. It comes in different colors, in different names, and promises different benefits. It is called a multivitamin. And what is that? Well, usually a supplement. If your diet lacks something, this supplement will make up for it. It contains vitamins, minerals, other nutrients. And guess what? There is no standard for what a multivitamin is. Think of it like this. If your body is Batman, the multivitamin is like Robin, essentially a sidekick. Are you not getting enough sunlight? Take a vitamin D. Is your immune system weak? Pop a vitamin C. Are you looking for better eyesight? Vitamin A can come to your rescue. It's the trend. But where and how did this trend begin? Supplements were first introduced in the 1930s and 1940s. It was a way to address nutrient deficiencies, cure diseases like rickets or scurvy. It was a time when countries were dealing with the Second World War. Medical treatment was expensive, so supplements were seen as a good alternative, a way to avoid hospitals and expensive treatments. They came like knights in shining armor, promising to keep people healthy. In recent years, their popularity boomed. People became more health conscious, but they were making poor lifestyle choices, so they turned to vitamins and supplements to undo the damage. Also, the health and wellness market in general has been growing, and supplements form a big chunk of it. Over half of all Americans take some sort of vitamin or supplement, more than half. In 2017, the supplement industry was worth $37 billion. By 2024, it could be worth $300 billion. Like I said, this is a booming market, and it's the same story in India. Multivitamins topped drug sales for the first time in the year 2020. It was during the pandemic. People wanted to be armed with nutrients to fight the Wuhan virus. The industry raked in billions. No matter what deficiency you have, actual or perceived, the vitamin industry has your back. They started as tiny capsules, but now they come in many shapes and forms, like these gummy bears. Honestly, who wouldn't want to eat one of those? There's also vitamin coffee, vitamin E cigarettes, vitamin beer, and even vitamin vodka, because who wouldn't like a good dose of vitamins with a side of shots? And it's okay if you want to have them, it's your choice. But do you really need them? And there's a difference between the two. Let's go back to our Batman reference. Vitamins are to our body what Robin is to Batman. But Batman doesn't always need Robin. Similarly, we don't always need vitamin supplements. In fact, there's very little evidence to suggest that multivitamins help. Studies show that there is no clear health benefit. Here's one such. The Physicians' Health Study summed it up best. It began in 1997. It ended in 2011. It was the largest study looking into multivitamins. More than 14,000 people participated. They took one of two pills for over a decade. One was a multivitamin. The other was a placebo, a dummy pill. Do you know what the results showed? There was no clear evidence of any health benefit due to multivitamins. So why do so many people take them? Well, the answer is this term, the placebo effect. You know what that means? A dummy treatment that shows results. And how does that happen? Basically, when you take these supplements, your mind is thinking health. So you tend to adopt a healthier lifestyle as well. You tend to start eating better or exercising in most cases. And the effect you see comes from these healthier choices, not the pills you pop. And then again, you can argue, what is the harm? Why not keep taking multivitamins for morale? Because they can lead to side effects, in some cases adverse ones. In 2011, researchers found that women who took multivitamins died at a higher rate than women who did not. Another study said that men had a higher risk of prostate cancer. High doses of vitamin A and D can be harmful. They increase the risk of cancer. Plus, there's a risk of heart diseases and lower lifespans. And some of these may be extreme cases, but there's enough empirical evidence to show that vitamins could send you to the emergency room. Let me show you some numbers. In the UK, more than 23,000 emergency room visits are linked to supplements, 23,000 in a year because of supplements. Some can even be poisonous. There was another study conducted in 2017. It found that 20% of all cases of liver toxicity are because of supplements. We have some stark numbers from poison centers in the US. They get one call every 24 minutes about supplement poisoning. Imagine that. These vitamins and supplements are supposed to help us. Instead, they could send us to the ER. Then how are they selling like candy? Because, like I said, there is no regulation. The multivitamin market has absolutely no rules, no regulation, no oversight. It's almost running rogue. You don't need a prescription. You don't need supervision. You can buy them almost everywhere. And often, they don't even come with instructions. So you never really know what is the safe limit. Should you take one pill a day or two? Should you give a break every 2 months or every 6 months? No clear answers. Plus, multivitamins often team up with other sidekicks. That's health gimmicks and quacks on the internet. If you look at social media today, everyone is a health expert. Everyone has something to recommend, and more often than not, it is multivitamins. There's also false advertising, drinks that apparently help you lose weight, herbal supplements, so-called cures for everything. They're marketed everywhere, often without real research. One study found that 70% of supplements tested had some degree of substitution, meaning it doesn't have the product mentioned on the label. Many of them even have contaminants or fillers. And this is not friendly stuff, but it's selling in large numbers. Call it the pandemic effect, or just the general fear of lifestyle diseases. But people are really embracing these tiny capsules. Science says you don't need them to be healthy. It may look like a magic wand to fix all your problems, but in reality, it's more like sprinkling fairy dust on your health. Pretty, but not very effective. They won't turn you into the Hulk. And honestly, if you are suddenly turning green, maybe it's time to ditch those pills. But on a more serious note, the real hero is not these pills. It is a balanced diet. Instead of relying on an army of vitamins, rely on fruits and vegetables. And if you still feel the need for a pill, call your doctor first. They got their degrees for a reason. They will help you make an informed choice. And whatever you do, remember this, there is no secret formula to good health. We all know how to do it. But we don't want to swallow that bitter pill. Think about it.